All right, let's see. Oh, poop, can't zoom in. All right, hello everybody. Today is a big day for me. Final chemo round. Yay! I was scheduled for 12. I did miss one because I was sick, if you've been following along. And today will be the final one. So I only really had 11 chemo treatments out of 12 that I was supposed to have, but they told me that it will be okay to miss that one. Bear with me. I have a little bit of a cough and a little bit of a raspy voice. I've had that almost ever since I got sick, at week 6. But it also, they think it may be chemo related because when I get the chemo, I'm on a steroid for a couple days, right as Wednesday and Thursday, Friday, and I don't talk like this. And then once those steroids drop, you have a big crash generally every Saturday for me. That's probably the worst day of the chemo for me. And it, again, still is not terrible. I'm achy, feel feverish, even though I don't have a fever. And that's probably the worst day for me. As we've progressed, the last 2 weeks, that chemo drop and that crappy days have actually been lasting a little longer. So after a week ago, a week before that, I was feeling kind of crummy Saturday and Sunday. This week, when I had it Wednesday, the steroid drop was Wednesday, and I didn't kind of achy and blah. Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. And the voice still gets a little hoarse and raspy. The cough is kind of gone, but the rasp is there after that steroid drop. So I'm hoping that'll go away after this week. So happy to say that's it. Again, want to reiterate, I don't mean to offend anybody by saying chemo is a breeze. To some people, it is miserable their whole 12, 10, 9. Some people have higher doses and do them with more weeks between each treatment. Mine was, I guess, just a regular dose once a week. So everybody is different. For those of you that have gotten terribly sick, I certainly didn't mean to offend by making you feel like you were worse or not as strong as me going through your chemo treatment. I do want to reiterate that some people get very high doses of chemo and get like a 3-week break between theirs, but they're miserable, they're sick, they're throwing up. So everybody is affected differently. For me personally, although it's a pain in the butt because it's 12 weeks of your life you're constantly having to go, it has been pretty well a breeze. It has not been bad. My bad days, I'm still functioning. I don't have to lay in bed. A little more tired these last couple of weeks where maybe I'd get a nap in at the end of the day, but I'm still doing all my chores, going to the stable and taking care of the horses and helping with my mom and dad and doing all that. For those of you asking, my father's doing great. He did have the valve replacement surgery and he's great. I'm going to be finishing up with chemo this week. And next week we start with my mom's medical stuff. So she's got a meningioma that she needs to get removed, and her heart's an AFib. We're gonna, after we get the meningioma removed, hopefully we'll get her heart back out of AFib, and we'll get everybody on track. This has been a very bad spring and summer for my family. Just tough. Everybody came down boom with medical things. So it's just been one thing after another. Now, I have to say, although I'm not happy they've gone through all of that, it may have benefited me because I didn't have any time to think about my own stuff. I was busy trying to go bring them to doctor's appointments, and I think we had 6 emergency room visits with my brother, my mom, and my dad since April. So it was kind of a tough 3 months, but everyone is on an upward climb. We all know diagnoses and what needs to be done. My brother was fine. I think his might have just been exhaustion. He's lost a lot of friends over the last year or so. So I think just maybe stress related for his, but he's great. I'm great. Dad's doing great. And now we're going to get mom on track. But anyway, I wanted to, like I said, I've been doing these videos to do the hair loss during chemo. As you can see, I do still have quite a bit of hair. I'm shocked. I do look like the crypt keeper still. I'm at that phase. I still am losing it with every handful, and I thought it would be gone by now. But I'm going to see if I can get a good video. I am really just hair on scalp. So we'll see if we can get that just to show you. I'm a balding man. You can see scalp on there. We'll try to come around the back. It's kind of tough with my cell phone, but balding in the back down here and a little bit down in the back still. So I'm hoping you can get a view of that. Probably not very good. It's thin. A receding hairline, still very thin, very bad. See, it's bad. Not as funny as I wanted it to be. I wanted it more chunky. We're gonna, don't look at my wrinkles, but it's kind of all over. My favorite part is my mini ponytail. I'll try to show you that. I've been keeping the hair on just to see the full loss, but I think we're getting to the point, oh, excuse me. We're getting to the point that it's going to stop falling out after this next week, I think, after the chemo kind of gets out of my system. So I am going to cut it, shave it off, and let it start growing back appropriately. But here, check out this cute little ponytail. Let's see if we can get a view of that. Can you see? Yeah, see? That's my ponytail. It mortifies my son and daughter, but it's fun. So it hasn't been bad. We are going to deal with cold head syndrome during the winter months, which is what I'm dreading. I almost kind of was thinking, should I leave the hair there? It gives me a little coating under my baseball hat. But I just think for growing in, it will probably be better just to shave it off and let it all come in at the same point. We are planning on doing that at an unveiling shaving on our Sunday bowling. I think Jessie Meyer has been kind enough to donate her clipping service at bowling. So if we can get that on camera, we'll do that and make it kind of a fun thing. And then from there I can show you different wigs, hats. I have received so many cool things from people, funny hats, funny wigs, cute head coverings. I'm not going to go with the full hair wig. I'm going to just go the baseball. I do have the ponytail wig, but I don't need to wear it. With the hat, you don't even see it. So I think that's what I'm going to do. But again, everything has been going pretty good. A little tougher as we're going on. Unfortunately, we have had 7 people who have followed our video series go get mammograms and got in touch with me that they have now also been diagnosed with breast cancer. So it's sad, but welcome to the club that no one wants to be a member of, and you will get through it, I promise. We'll keep our fingers crossed for everybody that everyone has a full recovery. And if you have any questions, feel free to come to me. We have Lenny Dumas has been wonderful with guiding people. Not only is she a breast cancer survivor, and she's had other bouts of cancer that she has survived, but she's a nurse, so she's been one of my rocks. So if I had questions, I could go to Lenny. So thank you, Lenny. Love you. Thanks for all the cards. Thanks for everything. But again, we're going to be coming to a conclusion of our video of hair loss during chemotherapy. Somebody did ask me on one of my posts, what's next? Again, all proactive stuff, but for the type of cancer I have, which is a HER2 positive cancer, the best result for never getting it back will be the 12 weeks of chemo. I will do a full year of Herceptin. I do that currently now through my port here. Also, as well, when I'm doing chemo, it's every 3 weeks. I will have that done. It's a half hour of drip. And I'll do that for a full year. So we'll probably finish that up. I'm going to guess when did we start? I guess in June. So I have a long time to do that, but that'll be a breeze. You don't get sick from that. You don't lose hair from that. And it's every 3 weeks. So I'll be able to start getting into a regular life again. And I also am going to be going through radiation to the teeny little spot where they did remove the cancer. I have that appointment in October, so we'll start that. She mentioned something about 4 weeks of that. So I still got a little ways to go through all my proactive treatment, but we're going to do what we can by doing these 3 things. Most people never ever get it back. So that's why we did it where, because my cancer was a little bit aggressive, it was an aggressive cancer. They said if you didn't go through all these processes, maybe I want to say 19% did end up getting it back at another location in their chest. So that's why I'm doing it. So hopefully it does not come back. Again, everybody's been great. We're heading out to chemo the final day. So I'm excited about that. So I will update when we do the hair shave if we're doing it on Sunday. And if anybody has any, there were some questions. Do you lose hair on your eyebrows, eyelashes, and pubic region? Pubic? I said pubic. Yes, a little bit. I'm very lucky. I have kept my eyelashes mostly intact. Some are gone. They're thinner, and eyebrows are a little thinner. So yeah, I've lost some, but not bad. Probably because I'm looking at myself in this video monitor, and I probably should color them in a little bit just to give myself eyes. And the pubic region, yes, a little bit there too, not kind of like the head, not bad. I've never had a big hairy leg or armpit, so I don't even notice that at all. So yeah, I guess you'd kind of lose it everywhere. Other people have told me when I've asked them in asking that question, yeah, they lost all of their eyebrows, all of their eyelashes. So knock on wood, I was kind of lucky with that. I didn't lose all of that. What was the other question? No, it doesn't hurt when they go through the port. It doesn't hurt at all. I have the port put in, so they go right through here. It's hooked there. All the drip goes through there, so no pain at all there. And no, I do not plan on wearing a wig unless I have to, or it is for complete fun. But no, everything has been great. So I feel pretty good. Oh, other symptoms or side effects. Yes, I have developed a couple more side effects. And this video is getting kind of long, so I'll go kind of quick. I do have numbing on my toe and the ball of my foot on my right foot. They call it narcopry. I'm not sure exactly. Narcolepsy. And it is kind of a nerve damage. They did say that will probably come back, but it takes a long time. So that has been one of my symptoms. I told you I do get the hoarse voice, a little bit of a cough. That can be a chemo side effect. Again, tired, a little more tired than I was towards the first 6, getting a little more tired on these last 4. I sound stupid. But those are probably my main symptoms. Oh, for the people who are getting ready to go through chemo that have recently been diagnosed, they did told me to get ice packs and packs of ice for my feet because that would subdue the numbing from happening. So I have been doing that, but I'm still getting some on that right foot. So make sure when you start your chemo, if they don't, only one nurse told me to do that. And then as I read a little bit more, I found out how beneficial that was. Have ice packs or special gloves or feet things so that you can have your feet and your hands on ice while you're having your chemo. So I've been doing that, but I'm, again, still got a little there. Those would be the worst of any of the side effects that I am experiencing right now. And again, for all of you that are just getting ready to go through it, so sorry. I'm not going to mention any names because some have not made it public, others have. But kick butt, you can do it. And we're behind you 100%. So if anyone has any questions, put them in the comments and we can follow that up on that Sunday video. So again, thanks for everybody, and sorry I haven't been updating. Been crazy busy with doctor's appointments and horse and work, and we're starting up radio players again, so it's been a lot of stuff going on, so I apologize. Thank you. Again, thanks for all the well wishes, and last one! I can't wait. So thanks. Bye.